Welcome back to today's More Report on Monday the 17th of August with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handset Markets. I'm going to look at cable now, and we did have comments from Bank of England members over the weekend suggesting, well, they're quite hawkish actually, suggesting that the financial institutions should start to prepare for rate hikes. And that's sort of initially pushed up cable at the open, but it's just been dragged back a little bit. And you would argue, looking at this chart, are we ever going to see this breakout? For 5 weeks now, we've time and time again hit sort of that resistance around 56.75 come off. You've had that the actual high was the 56, well, on this chart 56.89, so let's say 56.90. Today's high 56.87, so basically again hitting the highs and failing away. So that's 40 pips down now on that high from this morning's level. You've got momentum indicators which are reasonably decent but not wholly positive. I think if you started to see RSI up above 60, then maybe yes, you'd start, I think, you're sort of moving towards confirming a breakout level. But I mean, it is still so range bound. You're not really seeing the necessary moves that you'd need for a breakout. Although these bordering on the more positive, because you're seeing more pressure on the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sort of 6, maybe 7 attempts on that key resistance, and not quite being able to make it. So the pressure is there, certainly far more than the support. So it looks like the sterling is trying to break out to the upside, but not quite being able to do it yet. Very interesting to see. I think we need a closing break above 56.90, ideally, with sort of intraday moves above 57. I think so. That would be, I think, sort of moving towards that breakout, but still not seen yet. Intraday chart, you'd still really have to play, sort of zoom out and you can see this range, you still have to play sort of the fib levels really. So every time you get to the 38.2% fib, you start to look for sort of shorting positions with a sort of close above the key resistance. And every time you get towards the 61.8%, it's a sort of buying opportunity. But at the moment, basically for retracements back towards the middle, which is the 50% fib level, middle of that band there or thereabouts. But still, we have got this marginally positive sort of outlook on this hourly chart. Let me just see what the uptrend does here. You do have the uptrend on this chart, so let's just wait for that. Tomorrow that will come in sort of around about the 56.50 area. So it'll be very interesting to see if it can hold that uptrend today. But in the meantime, obviously we've got to continue to play this range. I think momentum indicators again on the hourly chart not really showing too much of prospects for breakout, still fairly neutral. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.